Hello gamers, hello refs. Today I'm going to show you how you can ref for last minute tournament 2. Very epic. So, the first thing you're gonna have to do is download Chat for Osu, which is available on the Osu forum. I'm gonna put the link in the description. And once you've downloaded it, you're gonna get this screen here. First, you just click on get your IRC password because you cannot log in with your actual Osu details. Here, you're gonna have your IRC details. So, you copy this, paste it in here, you copy the server password and paste it in here. It's gonna load it for a bit and there you go. You're gonna have this empty window. Well, it is gonna have Osu as a first tab open, but you can just close that. So you open this and you type in Bancho bot. The capitals do matter. Once you're on here, you can start with setting up the sheet and the match. You go on the ref sheet and you're gonna have this tab here called click here to start your reffing adventure. Now here, you can choose to either click on the full sheet or compact sheet. The full sheet is just a full interface with all of the details and stuff, and the compact sheet is more for faster reffing for quad refs. For this tutorial, we're just gonna create a new full sheet. Now here, you just enter the match ID that you've been assigned to. Click OK, and a new sheet is gonna be created. Here, we have the two teams, here's the players. Now first, you're gonna click on this make lobby command and copy it into here. This creates the match, and you're gonna press on the new tab that's been created. Here, you just copy in lobby setup. Boom. What that is gonna do is make it team versus, score v2, and open 5 slots. Now, on the top right on here, you can click on the little people icon, and that's gonna show you the match details. What you're gonna do next is just copy in the MP link into here. Now, you can either just double click and copy it in, or you can Control Shift V and instantly copy it in. Now we have the sheet set up and we have the match set up. Now what you're gonna do is just invite all of the players. There we go. Now you just wait for the players to join. Make sure that they are on the right teams. If you wanna change the team color of someone, you can just enter this command. And that is gonna change their team to blue. So now, first things first, once all of the players join, you're gonna have to ask them to roll. Once the team captains roll, you're gonna have the higher roller get the first pick and the second ban. So, first of all, you can choose here who's the first one to pick. In this case, it's gonna be White People Blanket. Then you're gonna ask the team captains to pick their bans. So, now that we have our 4 bans, we're gonna go to picks. You're gonna copy this cell here and paste it in here. Now that the team picked the first map, you're gonna enter it here and you're gonna copy map command and mod command. Alright, so once all of your players are ready, you can press on refresh to check if they're actually ready, because sometimes players accidentally press on ready. And Bancho gives you a neat little message here that all players are ready. And once you're sure, you can just press on start. And the match is gonna start in 10 seconds. Now, it is good etiquette to just say good luck, have fun. Alright, now that the match is finished, Bancho sends you this. Now, note that you should probably only put in any commands after Bancho has sent this message. The match is finished. Because if you put any commands before it, there might occur some problems. So what you're gonna do now is just copy this. And I recommend double clicking, because if you just paste it in like this, it's gonna break everything. You're gonna paste this in here and it's gonna tell you which team won. So now you just copy this and you wait for the next pick. So you're gonna repeat this until you're at the tiebreaker. So in this case, since we have best of 7, 3-3. All right, so when a team picks free mod, every team has to have at least 1 mod. How you check which mods have been selected by the players, you can just press on refresh and it is going to show you, for example, Cindy has picked No Fail, Hidden, and Hard Rock, and Johan has picked No Fail and Hidden. Alright, so sometimes what is gonna happen is that a player gets disconnected, whether it is a crash or internet problem or anything. If the disconnect happens in the first half or like earlier in the game, you should abort the game. But if it's near the end, you should just let the game play out. Now, there are 2 scenarios. The first one is to give the point to the winning team, Or the second, you can ask both teams if they would like to replay the map. If both teams would like to replay the map, I would really recommend that you first make sure that the disconnect was actually legit and that it happened for an actual reason, not just because a player is tilted. After that, you check again if all of the players are ready, and you play the map again. Now that we are at the tiebreaker, this is a different procedure from other maps. Basically, what you do is you have to DM the team captains for their tiebreaker ban. So, now that both teams have banned a tiebreaker, we're gonna pick the remaining tiebreaker. In this case, it's tiebreaker 3. Now, there is the possibility that a tiebreaker has been banned twice by both players. In that case, what you do is you roll for 2, and the 1 is gonna be the upper tiebreaker that is still available, and the 2 is gonna be the lower tiebreaker that is still available. Alright, now that the match is done, and we have our last score that we can input here, you're gonna send this for one last time, and it is time to finalize the sheet. So to do that, you just click here to start your reffing adventure, tab again, you go on finalize sheet, and then you press on the type of sheet that you have used. In this case, the full sheet. What this is gonna do is just input the final score into here, and basically mark this as finished. And lastly, we're gonna close the match. That is it. Good luck in your ref journey.